Hey, I'm glad you decided to come around mine. It has been a while. How are you? Good. I am glad to hear it. And yeah, today we're going to be doing a bit of a pampering session. So I'm going to pamper you. I'm going to comb your hair. I'm going to do a face scrub and a bit of a head massage. Yeah, what else are we going to do? We're going to be doing some makeup. And then finally I'm going to style your hair. We're doing the full works today. So I hope you are in the mood to be pampered. And yes, this does come at a price, but because we're friends, we can work something out. I think one hug will be good enough. Come here, you. Oh, what are we like? We are so cute. This is so us. And yeah, let's get started. You know, I will get my combs, and we'll start with the combing and brushing. Alright, so it turns out I actually don't have any brushes, but I do have about 100 combs, so do let me know if you don't like a certain comb, because I do have many more choices, and I want you to be 100% satisfied. Okay, so is this comb okay? You'd like maybe one with a handle? Yep. I think this one will be perfect then. Alright, so I'm going to start combing your hair. Okay. Now, tell me, how have you been? Really? Tell me everything. Okay. It's been getting a little better. You're not feeling as bad. Well, I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling more optimistic at the moment now that it's almost summer. The weather's getting a bit better. Although actually although it's warmer, it's been grey basically every day, which has been real depressing. No, but it's definitely nice that it's getting warmer. I definitely notice a difference with mood-wise, yeah, and energy. I feel like I have a bit more energy when it's a bit sunnier or just warmer. You have such lovely hair. Sorry, I'm neglecting your other side of your hair. What am I doing? But yeah, it looks great. You're really taking care of it, aren't you? Oh, these old things. Thank you. I actually have been working more on styling my hair. I was a little bit lazy today and just put it back, but I've been enjoying curling my hair at the moment. I realised I suit wavy, curly hair a lot more than straight hair because of my square, harsh face. That may sound harsh, but sometimes you accept the cards you've been dealt in life, and I was given a square face, and I've come to terms with that. But yeah, I've been working more with finding out what actually suits my face and putting a bit more effort in than just waking up, putting half up, half down, and being done for the day, which was my old routine. And it makes me feel, when I put effort in and take more time, kind of like I'm more put together. You know, I've been, I think with most days kind of being quite sameish, I wanted to feel more, yeah, put together. And, you know, for work and stuff, I've been putting on more kind of, well, I don't wear really formal clothes, but I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? Smart casual. I've been doing that a lot more, trying to feel put together and ready for a day's work, be in the right mindset, you know, always have a shower, always put on nice clothes, try and style my hair a little bit. And yeah, I've been also putting on a bit more makeup. Today I decided not to, because I don't feel like I have to put it on every day. But yeah, I just actually getting rather tired. You're much taller than I am. But what was I saying? Makeup. Yeah, I've been putting more on at the moment. I never wear foundation or anything because I don't like having a layer of that on my skin. It just doesn't feel, I was going to say natural, but makeup in general I guess isn't natural, like a lot of things. But I guess I don't like the idea of having something completely covering my face that has, you know, lots of chemical stuff in it. I'm sure it's not really harmful for your skin, but I think it clogs. I've heard it clogs your pores, maybe. I don't know, I think I'm making stuff up right now, but I just feel my face feels a bit greasy when I have foundation on, so I don't think I've regularly worn foundation since I was a teenager, so maybe, yeah, 16 when I went through an experimental phase, actually 15, and I chose like a really a really white pale foundation because I wanted to look like a ghost. Apparently it was paler than my skin color. Yep. It looked awful, but teenagers, you know, we go through our experimental phase. They're usually pretty awful. You don't want to listen to your parents that it's bad, or they don't tell you because they know you won't listen, so there's no point in saying, you look awful, you might want to consider different makeup. Because I also used to do, I would put, first when I was experimenting, I would put eyeliner underneath on my bags. Like not on the waterline, but underneath on this bit. And I remember going to the shops like that. I must have looked mental. Kids do the darnest things, you know. This is pretty therapeutic. But another reason that I've been enjoying, kind of putting more effort in my hair, my clothes, my makeup, is also because I feel like I have a problem with wanting to buy clothes more frequently, and I've been getting better at buying less and spending less as well. I buy secondhand clothes now, basically, besides if I need underwear. Everything I've bought this year was secondhand. And I've spent a lot less, which I'm very happy about, but I realised the reason I was doing it was because I had a kind of what I term mirror fatigue, which is, you know, when you look in the mirror and you just think, I look the same, or I look boring, or I'm not satisfied with what I see. And it's not that I think I'm ugly or anything, I'm tired of seeing the same thing every day. Mirror fatigue. Self-fatigue, appearance fatigue, whatever you would like to call it. And, why am I so weak? But, yeah, I think, yeah, that was something I noticed with looking in the mirror and seeing myself, that the reason I wanted to buy more clothes was because I started to get bored of what I saw. I just wanted to mix it up, try something different and new. And now that I've been trying more things out with my hair and with makeup, and yeah, putting more effort into the clothes I choose as well, I feel like I'm more satisfied with how I look. That I think, yeah, I'm happy with how I look each day, even though I probably mostly still choose similar outfits. And yeah, it's difficult to explain, but I just feel more satisfied, and then I feel less inclined to buy clothes to make myself feel better, which is nice, because it was a bad habit. I used to spend a ridiculous amount on clothes. It was not normal. I think we are done with brushing, so we are going to go on to a face scrub and a head massage. So for the face scrub, we have two options. We have some Lush products here, and one of them is called Angels on Bare Skin. This one I would say is more earthy. It's a face, scrub. And what does it contain? Let me read. Sorry, I'm translating because it's in Dutch. Everything that a heavenly skin needs: calming lavender, recovering, rejuvenating blue chamomile, and rich something clay. So this one I feel is more earthy. If you're looking for something more, that's something that feels natural. Also, if you love lavender, it is heavenly. I really like it. And then we have Catastrophic Cosmetic, and this one is a fresh face mask. So let's read what this one says. This calming mix of blue chamomile and don't know what that is. Is extraordinarily soft and caring, moisturizing. Blueberries are full of vitamins and protect you against skin damage. So it also has blueberries in it. I always, when I read these things, I'm always skeptical. I never believe, not just because it's Lush, but with any skincare products, when they're like, oh, it protects your skin, it's full of vitamins. It's heavenly, it's godly. I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. I'm not sure I really buy it, but I just go by what feels nice. If I feel like pampering myself, then I'll use these products. I don't really buy into the whole full of vitamins and minerals. Like, if I want to be healthy, I'll eat things containing the right vitamins and minerals. I don't need to smear it on my face necessarily. But when you read it, you're like, ooh, blueberries. Smearing blueberries into my face. Could do that at home. I've got some blueberries in the fridge. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So which would you like? You'd like the blueberries. A fine choice. Okay. How often do you pamper yourself? And when I say pampering, this can be like something like this, that you put on a face mask, or you have a bath, you put on some candles, whatever is pampering for you that you do to relax yourself. How often do you do that? Let's get a little bit more. Okay. Well, it doesn't sound like you're pampering yourself enough. How often do I pamper myself? I definitely don't do it enough. Maybe once every couple of months. We have a bath here, but I don't use it that much. I really should. I do like having a bath. But as a woman, having a bath is a different experience to having a bath as a man. Not that I want to get into too much detail. Don't want to put you off, but what goes in must come out. And it makes the post-bath experience rather awkward. Okay, so we're supposed to leave it in for 10 minutes. So I'm going to leave you for a little bit, leave you to relax. I'm going to put on a little bit of relaxing music for you. And and then I'll be back in a bit. So I am back to remove the mask. Are you feeling perfectly relaxed right now? Good. Okay, let me just wipe that off. Okay, almost got it. Got all of it. Okay, and that is gone. And now we will be doing a bit of a head massage. And okay. I always like people playing with my head and massaging my head or playing with my hair. It's I always get the tingly feelings and just super relaxing. And when I was a kid, I always liked I'd always get my mum to scratch my, actually it was usually, she did a massage course for a bit, so she used to do head massages, but what I remember in particular was I would always get her to scratch my arm and do this. I always really liked that. I would always get tingles, and then when if she'd stop just because it'd been a few minutes or a long time, then I would prompt her and kind of nudge her, be like, no, keep going, it's so nice. I feel like there's a lot of tension that builds up in the head area. I don't know, it's what I found, but maybe it's because I also have very thick hair, so if I have it tied back, especially if I have it tied up, then at the end of the day when I take it out, it's it feels like there was a lot of pressure on my head, and then I usually like to have a bit of a massage. Is that a good pressure? Okay, good. And just feel free to let all your stresses go. Right now it's just us. We're just having a good time. We are chilling out. So do just any things in the real world. Don't think about it. Just we're here. We're in a little bubble. There is nothing for you to do right now but relax. Okay, we are gonna go on to the next part, which is makeup. So with makeup, I don't have an extensive collection or anything. I vary. If I wear makeup, then it's usually more of a subtle look. I think I like to have I do a little bit of eyeliner, and then I just put a bit of lip balm or maybe a neutral lip gloss or lip balm. There's a really nice lip balm that I found, which for me is kind of in between a gloss and a lipstick, and I much prefer it because with lip gloss it looks really shiny and sometimes glittery, which I don't like, and with lipstick it can sometimes be too matte and it tends to wear off quite quickly and it just doesn't look as good, and it starts, like, you can see after a while, like certain chunks of your lip, the parts of your lip where the makeup's starting to wear off and it looks patchy, so that's kind of annoying. So this lip balm that I found, I'm really happy with because it doesn't really have those issues, and it also just feels really nice. So I've convinced myself I'll use that one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So it's NYX. Look at me being a makeup person. So we're going to be using this lip balm by NYX. It's moisturizing, so you're really going to enjoy it. No, I don't know. It probably pretends to be moisturizing or something. And this colour is Cannes. What I like about this is very close to your actual lip colour, but more bright. So that's something I really like. But yes, Cannes. I always like that they choose pretentious names for the colours instead of just being like neutral, which would probably be this colour. But I guess it depends on your lips whether this is neutral or not. But soft matte lip cream, and then what else are we going to be using? So that's one thing. I always put on eyeliner. I use this liquid eyeliner and L'Oreal. What else are we going to use? Sometimes I use eyeshadow, so I think I will use my eyeshadow today, and I will do what I like to do is, I think when I was younger what I would do is to choose one colour on my eye, but it would be very bold, and now I prefer having colours kind of mixed together. So my combination at the moment that I really like is using a neutral, this champagne colour, which is just a little bit glittery as well and quite a nice colour, and then I like combining it with the orange or the pink colour, but we're going to do the orange today because I find it's kind of a subtle colour. I really like it. I think orange is a really nice underrated colour. I kind of feel, depending on the tone, but it's a happy colour for me. I really like it. So we'll also be doing that. And is there anything else we will be doing? Let's see. What else do I have in here? I'm making these decisions for you. Apparently you don't have a choice. But hopefully you like what I've picked out. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. Where is I have a brow pencil, but you have quite full brows, so I don't know if we'll need that, but I sometimes put in, because my brows are very strange, they are not even. You know when people say, oh, your eyebrows, they should be sisters, not twins. Mine are 100% not related. They don't even like each other. That's my eyebrows. I'm hoping that is a mood for someone. But yes, they are 100% not related. They are weird. And they're also very patchy. Sometimes I feel like I have alopecia of the eyebrow. Even places I don't pluck. They just seem to be lacking hair. The body is a weird and wonderful thing. But yes, I'm also I've seen a few straggly hairs, so I'm going to go in there with the tweezers first. We'll start with the eyebrows, deal with any stray hairs, and then we'll start with the eyes. That's my plan. I am not super experienced with makeup, so you should not expect anything super professional. Just FYI, warning. Okay, let's start with getting at those. A few loose, stray, that's what I'm looking for, stray hairs. I don't know about you, but I love the sound of tweezers. I like tweezing my own eyebrows, but I don't like other people tweezing my eyebrows, so I apologise if you're really not enjoying this. But for me, it's just because sometimes, because they're quite sensitive, I feel like when you do it to yourself it doesn't feel that painful, but when someone else does it, it can just feel, kind of uncomfortable, and you feel like the pain feels a bit heightened. Dunno. Okay, those stray hairs. And let's go on to, what was I going to do? Eyeliner. That's what I usually start out with. Okay. I like to do, if I'm doing eyeliner, I don't do it that thick. I like it to be more subtle. If I was better with makeup, I'd like to do a cat eye. I think I've tried before and it's failed, so I mostly don't do a cat eye. But it would be, that's something I'm trying to work on. I've managed to get better at doing my eyeliner quite fast, I guess because I don't do it very thick or anything, and for me I need it to be roughly even, but it doesn't have to be absolutely symmetrical and perfect, because people aren't really going to be that close to your face mostly, besides now where I'm right up in your face. But in general, when you see people, they're not going to be super close to you, so I kind of think, yeah, from a normal person away from you distance, how does it look? And that's kind of the most important thing for me. Okay. We are done with that. And let's do some eyeshadow. But I'm going to wait maybe 30 seconds just for the eyeliner to set a little bit and dry up. Because when it's very liquidy and then I put eyeshadow on, it can be a bit annoying. I try to avoid the eyeliner, but you might have wondered, why didn't you do the eyeshadow first and then the eyeliner? But either way, I usually find cleaning up is a bit annoying. So if you do eyeshadow first and then eyeliner, if you mess up a bit on the eyeliner and get the cotton buds in, then words. I just had a total blank. Do eyeshadow first, then eyeliner. That it mixes the colours sometimes, so you'll end up fixing the eyeliner, but then the colours might look a bit weird because you've mixed in some of the black with the colours and it's a really kind of smudged and doesn't look like, you just have a little bit like a grey area on your eye, like even if it's a tiny bit, it doesn't look good. So I usually prefer to do eyeliner and then eyeshadow, and I'm just very careful when I do eyeshadow that it's above, and yeah, that I don't go over the eyeliner. But also when the eyeliner is dry, then it's less of a concern anyway, so that's why I do it in that order. I'm sure you didn't care for that long and boring answer, but we did. We went there anyway. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to go for the champagne colour and start with the inner part of your eye. That's where I like to put it. Prefer nearer the, in the inner eye bit to have a lighter colour, and then go out to a darker colour. I think it looks quite nice. And the other eye. See, here I don't usually have to do a neat job because when we put the other colour over, they're going to kind of lap over in the middle, and then I like to blend it out a bit. So here it's just making sure like the corner to the middle part of the eye is covered, but you don't need to be too careful here because we're going to be mixing the kind of two colours to have a nice, champagne orange hue bit in the middle, going from lighter to darker. And so we're going to blend the two colours together. Okay. Look at me pretending I know what I'm talking about. I am practically an ASMR makeup guru right now. Okay, now we'll get the orange colour. Tangerine, that's what I would call this colour. Some oranges, like if you think of an orange or any standard colour, they're always really bright and horrible, but I feel like there are certain shades. I think I like pastel kind of colours, and this feels like nearer to like a pastel orange maybe. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna bring it. I go usually from the outside in because then when I put it on, it has the strongest colour, and then coming in it fades a little bit because I've already applied part of it, and then I can blend in the middle. Let's get a little blending here in the middle so we can have a nice little gradient. happy little tree. I'm getting Bob Ross vibes now. We're gonna put a little happy little tree on the side of your face. Looks real pretty. No, we won't be doing face painting today. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Start from the outside again. And blend in the middle. How do you like to do your makeup, by the way? Sorry, that was blabbing on for the longest time. Yeah, what do you usually do? What's your style? Or do you wear makeup? Maybe you don't like to wear it. Sometimes, yeah. Okay. I like to experiment sometimes. It's nice. Okay, we have blended those. And so, yeah, I am going to use the lip balm, but what day to day, sometimes I usually, because of the whole going out and wearing a mask thing, wearing lipstick or lip balm is kind of like, it doesn't feel, yeah, it's just going to end up on the mask and it's a bit annoying, so I tend not to go for that, but instead I often use just Vaseline, and I like the cocoa butter one. Can't find this, I can't find this in the shop anymore, but yeah, I usually, you can find the Vaseline in the shop, but you can't find the specific one, and I really enjoy it. But I still have, I've had this for years. I've maybe even, I don't know, I'm not even certain how long, maybe 10 years almost. And it's still, I think I've still got, how much have I got? A lot. It's lasted forever, but I find like, yeah, if you want a little bit of colour for your lips to be brighter, but you're not really someone who likes makeup, then yeah, this might be for you if you want something just subtle to have a bit of darker, fuller lips. But let us put on. I was hoping it might do a popping sound, but no. Okay, let's put some on you. If you could just go like this. Just a little bit, mush it around. I'll also get a bit of paper, and just, if you can just press on the bit of paper, like, perfect. You look so good. I'm very happy with my work right now. And we will be going on to the final stage of pampering, and that will be styling your hair. So how would you like to style your hair today? We could do wavy or curly, we could just do it straight, I could try and dry it out, give some volume. I'm making stuff up, pretending like I know what to do with hair. The easiest one for me is either curling or straightening. Okay, you want to go for straightening. You want to straighten your hair, perfect. I can do that, that's an easy one for me. Okay, so we're just going to put some heat defense spray on. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just bumped into you. Oh, it smells so nice. Okay, now I will get the straighteners. Okay. Okay, let's wait for these to turn on. So do you usually go for straight hair? I like to mix it up as well, sometimes straight, sometimes curly or wavy. Me too. Depends on the day, you know. Okay. Do you ever experiment with different hair colours or anything like that? Yeah, occasionally I like to mix it up. I've done a few different hair colours. Which ones have I done again? I have done red. I have done kind of a pinky colour. I have done... what have I done? I mean, yeah, brown, dark brown, black. I've done a browny purple colour. I've done a sort of really terrible attempt at a... is it a balayage? Or is it the other one? But it's sort of dip dye. Yes, I still loved it anyway, even though it looked awful just because I did it. Well, I say did it myself. I had help. But I mean, I didn't go to a hairdresser's. So for an at-home attempt, it could have been a lot worse, but there were some very harsh lines. I'd like to try some new things. I'd like to try... no, it's an ombre. Ombre was what I was thinking of, I think. I think balayage is more like highlights. Ombre, I would like to try that again, but better, and actually go to a hairdresser's and get it done, because I haven't done that, and sometimes you just want it done right and for it to look good. So if I save up some money, then I'd like to do that. And what else would I like to try? I'd like to just go fully blonde, because I've always wanted to do that. I'm not sure if it will suit me, but it's one of those things where you're just always curious and I want to know. So I'd like to try that as well. And I'd also like to try, yeah, ombre, but with, oh yeah, the ombre I tried before was like from dark brown to lighter blonde. Yeah, didn't turn out that well. I'd like to try that again properly at a hairdresser's. But then I'd also like to try, yeah, a dark brown to a pinky colour, but a light pink. Yeah, nothing too bright. Not like an electric pink, but something more subtle. Kind of a pastel colour. But then I know pastels kind of fade quite quickly, so maybe you have to start out with something kind of brighter and let it fade to something more subtle. Because otherwise you don't get that much time with it being the colour you want. So I think you start out with a colour that's something you don't 100% like, and it fades to a colour you like a lot more. This is so therapeutic. We are almost done. If this were my hair, it would take a lot longer. My hair's very deceptive. Right now it doesn't look like I have that much, and they did thin it out a lot the last time, but I have incredibly thick hair. It's a big old bushy mess, but I love it. Would much prefer to much prefer having my hair that it's way too thick than to have very thin, fine hair. Okay, and we are done. So I hope you're happy with your look. I think you look amazing. Your hair looks so soft and silky. Your skin is glowing. The makeup looks nice, but I'm biased because it's what I do. It's my style. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this pampering session and that you feel relaxed and calm, and that all your stress has melted away. And yeah, we will see you in a bit.